I remember when I uploaded the first anime characters I hate video. I felt accomplished. I went to sleep that night proud. But then, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep because I hate so many more people. I'm not gonna dilly-daddle anymore. I'm not gonna waste your time. We already know what we're here to talk about. Let's talk about the first character I hate. I can't pronounce this shit. Miyuki Shirogane's mother. Now, we don't know much about his mother, but what we do know is that she's not in their life anymore. She divorced Papa Shirogane, which, by the way, I don't understand how she could divorce this man. He has so much aura. He has so much aura that, like, he doesn't even have a name anymore. It's just Papa Shirogane. That's it. But now I get it. Love fades away from people who are married, alright? It's whatever. But one of the reasons why she left is such bullshit. It's because Shirogane was an elementary school kid and he didn't pass an exam. How you gonna leave a kid because he's stupid? Kids by default are just dumbasses. And you're gonna blame Shirogane that he didn't pass a hardcore kindergarten exam? Fuck out of here. And he left him so traumatized that he just studies to cope, hoping that she would come back to him.
I lost a chance to go to those schools along with my mother's interest. And then, even after my mother abandoned us, I kept on studying, convinced she'd come back.
If my mom found out that I failed the test, the most she'll do is like yell at me or smack the shit out of me. Not divorce the whole family. And that's why I hate this faceless bitch. Speaking of Love is War, Oshinoko. It still fathoms me that these two universes are connected. But I think Oshinoko is one of like the best drama thriller animes that I've ever watched. I remember when I was younger, I would... what's the right word? I would look at my family in disgust watching telenovelas, watching people get slapped, murdered, get cheating on relationships, getting into problems. And here I am watching Oshinoko, mainly a story about scandals, abuse, murder. I think it's a peak anime that gets you on the edge of your seat. Well, until the incest arc happens, then it's getting demoted to background noise. I'm not watching that shit. But regardless, we all know who we hate in this show, and that is the mastermind who killed Ai Oshinoko, Hikaru. But what I want to talk about is his latest victim, this poor girl right here. After Aqua told the publishers, hey, expose me and my sister that we're the children of Ai Oshino. And after that, they started developing a movie about Ai Oshino. And the main girl who was meant to play Ai Oshino was her right here, Yura. And this show has some weird thing of making me care for the characters immediately after they're introduced. Now this whole bar scene where she's introduced about, oh, I'm so busy with work, oh, I'm gotta do this play, oh, they cleared my schedule for this, and she's just venting out to this random dude. And even while I was watching, I was like, this guy's a little bit too, I don't know. Just to something's weird about him. But it was just a casual conversation. She was talking about, oh, I love hiking in the mountains. Oh, I have this app about for hiking. He's like, yeah, fun fact, once you're high up in the mountains, they won't be able to hear you scream.
Are you alive? I warned you, didn't I? I said to watch your step.
This monster saw that she had that same spark in her eye and just killed her. And he enjoys this. He does it for Ai. And I get it. You're kind of a victim. She was 15, 16 when you were 14. But that don't mean you gotta, kill people. And that's it. Moving on. Grave of Fireflies. If you never watched Grave of Fireflies, it's a movie you have to watch on your own. If you have the chance to watch this movie, skip this whole segment. But I'm gonna tell you, this movie broke me, and I made a huge mistake. You see, my mom and dad left me and my brother alone in the house because they had to be at work. And I was like, okay, let me put on a movie. We can eat some food. It'll be a good time. It was anything but that. I knew that it was an anti-war film, but I didn't know what was actually in store for me. But as soon as you start the movie, boom! Japan, 1945. You already know what's gonna happen. It's pretty obvious in the beginning of the film that both these kids, they do die. But still, watching the story brought me to tears. I was actually gonna start bawling, crying. But my little brother was sitting next to me. I couldn't look like a little bitch. But the whole time when I was watching the movie, even after when I went to bed, I was kind of blaming the aunt. You see, the aunt was talking shit to Setsuko, and I don't remember the boy's name. She was always complaining like, I had to put food on the table for you two. My kids, they work in the government for the war. And I get it. Your kids are doing their part to participate in the war to help the country. But they're children. Setsuko's like what? She was like 5 years old? She was just a child. She couldn't do anything. She had to be fed. And I get it. Sato was 14. That's kind of an adult back in their day. But he was putting work in. He was selling his mother's belongings that really mattered to him. He was trying to find work. He was trying to put food on the table. He was taking care of his little sister who was like 4 years old, and she just lost both her parents. That's all I gotta say. Fuck her. I hate her. I hope she trips on water. Next up, a character I don't really hate all that much. Agat from Witch Hat Altar. Now, Witch Hat Altar is a beautiful anime with a beautiful world, a beautiful magic system, and a not so beautiful side character, Agat. Agat? Who named you? What, did your mom give birth and then the nurse was saying like, what's the name of the baby? Bitch, I got to go. Fuck you. The only reason I hate her is because she's had such an attitude when Coco came in. Like, I get it, Coco's an outsider. Outsiders aren't welcome into the magic world. But can you at least, like, not have an attitude? I thought she was 16 or, like, 17 having this fucking attitude. No, she's 10. All the characters are 10. It makes sense for Coco and the rest of the crew. But for a god, why are you acting like a grandpa? When season 2 comes out, I really hope she calms down. You know, becomes a friendlier person. Now, this character I'm about to talk about was really last minute. I had this thought when I was at work. That character is Isnario Farid from Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. Now, I know Iyak Kujan would have easily made this list, 0 effort, but I feel like he's over talked about enough, but Isnario isn't. Now, Isnario Farid doesn't get that much screen time, but he gets enough to get the point across of who he is. He has mingled with politics by using the power of Gjallarhorn, by gaining more of a status. The first questionable thing we see him do is make a political marriage between McGillis and Almeria Bodwin. Now, how old do you think Almeria is? Maybe she's in, well, her 20s, maybe similar age to McGillis. Younger. 17. Younger. 15. Here's a picture. 8 years old. Not only did Isnario sign off on this, I feel like the father, who cares? He's only like in one scene. He signed off on this too. A lot of people say that McGillis is like the space age EDP. I don't think he sees Almeria that way. He treats her more like a sister. He's like, even Galio in the beginning is like, I'm sorry you have to marry her, man. I feel really bad that's how it has to be with for you. Or you see, Almeria and McGillis's marriage was just one stepping stone. Or his goal was to make this lady, we don't know her name, I'ma just call her Mrs. Weave. Now, you see, Mrs. Weave, she needs to get into the Prime Minister of Canada. I do want to go to Canada so that I can see the streets where Grey's Iron and Barbatos was fighting. Isnar used all the military power of Gjallarhorn to kill Machikai so that make sure that this woman becomes the next Prime Minister to get whatever sick needs he wants. That's conspiracy. That's what he got arrested for at the end of Iron Blooded Orphan Season 1. Season 2, it gets a lot darker. Now, in McGillis's backstory, he talked about how, as a child, he was powerless, and how he got adopted into the Farid family. It was all looking like the typical, oh, I came from nothing, I got beat up, then I got strong, then I beat up others. The classic, like, bully Roblox stories, whatever. But this scene, and this frame, it didn't click to me when I first watched it, but now watching this makes me sick to my stomach. In season 1, while she was with the pink hair weave lady, we saw a young blonde boy. It was like, okay, who is this? But it turns out he has him all over him in this scene. What I'm saying is that Isnario Bodwin is the equivalent to Jeffrey Epstein. And you want to know what's crazy? After he was arrested, he's not in a prison. He's not in a ward. He's not by guard. He's in his house. His nice house up in the hills. Snitching on McGillis, being like, oh yeah, my son McGillis? No, he's not my son by blood. I adopted him. What the fuck? I don't care if you kill him. Just bring me more little boys. Out of all the evil characters in Gundam, I think Isnario is secretly the most heinous one out of all of them. McGillis was right. He did fight to get rid of the corruption in Gjallarhorn. Even Atra in the prologue, she's monologuing how What McGillis wanted is about to be come into effect, which was the law to get rid of space slavery, human debris. Was McGillis right? Yes. Did he do it the right way? Not really, but what other way did he have? Look at Rustle, look at all the war crimes he committed just to win. Isnario Farid, I hate you, I hope you get AIDS, and I have one more thing. Who else was with Isnario Farid, huh? That's right, Rustle Elyon. Here's the photo. Boom, that's all I gotta say today. I'm sorry that my videos have been garbage, but I'm working on it. I like to burn DVDs because I burn little twins. That's the movie I burn, not actual people. Jesus.